Welcome back, everybody. Food trucks, very popular here in St. Louis, but which ones should you actually make it a point to check out this summer? St. Louis Magazine lists out some of the most popular street food places in their May issue, on stands now. Dining editor of St. Louis Magazine, George Mahe, joins us now to talk about some of his favorites. George, always a pleasure to have you here, man.
Nice to be here, as always.
Well,
good to see you again.
And as always, you've delivered. This has got to be a tough
Street foods,
issue.
yeah. I mean, it's fun because we got to do this. We got to do a gatefold cover, which is awesome.
That's fantastic, and that like doubles the printing cost. So kudos to you guys.
And to St. Charles for buying the 3-page ad.
Okay, well,
anyway,
there's that.
so there's 125 street food spots.
Wow.
Or places that have street food. You know, don't have a lot of stalls and kiosks and carts in this town.
Right.
But there's I think we counted 84 food trucks. And
That's
a lot
remarkable.
of restaurants that sell street food
And
type
think about
things
the amount of time it's taken for that to ramp up. It feels like 10 years ago this was just on the radar, and now
and
here we are.
We said there's 84. They said, oh no, there's more than that.
Yeah,
so we
sure.
just try to keep up with it. Anyway, there's restaurants that do street food. VP Square down on Grand Avenue on a little street called Juniata, just off the main drag.
Yeah, sure.
A lot of people don't know what's there because it's not on the main drag. They do Asian fusion, different types of Asian cuisine.
Looks fantastic.
These are spiced teriyaki lollipops. You just take the chicken. You move it up the bone, and anyway, it's just a beautiful thing.
With
Again,
dipping sauce.
So there's a sriracha. You can have some of that, or a spicy mayo. But I think it's great because you can walk down the street, street food, and be eating those things. And this is something else they have, which is you've heard of spring rolls. These are summer rolls because they've got nice summer strawberries in there. There's shrimp and there's crab. There's vermicelli noodles and strawberries, and it comes and it gets garnished with a little peanut sauce.
And is this like a rice paper? You eat the shell there too? Oh my gosh.
I mean, you can have one if you'd like.
I touched one now, so nobody else is going to want it.
That's yours. Anyway, so there's a place at Tower Grove Farmers Market called the Croqueterie, and this guy is a caterer, and he does his thing is croquettes, right? That's a Spanish tapa, if you will, and he does them in 30 different kinds, right?
Oh my gosh, really?
So there's one this one is calamari with squid ink.
Oh, look at that.
So there is actual calamari in there, and it's really, really good. And the base is bechamel, right, in all these. So this one is chorizo.
Oh my gosh.
So there's chorizo and bechamel.
I'm going in on that right now. And did they make this paella too?
And they make the paella, but there's a chocolate one here too. There's a dessert croquette. So anyway,
that sausage one was great.
And so he makes 30 kinds. He'll make one specially for you if you'd like to. But at the Tower Grove Market every Saturday, he's got these giant paella pans, and he sells paella by the serving, $10 a piece.
Oh my gosh.
And this is the national dish of Spain, and the guy that owns this company is from Spain. Anyway, this is the combination. He's got 5 different kinds of paella that he does every Saturday.
And you go
There's a veggie,
Pamplona, and they have KMOV on theirs too. I mean, it's weird.
It's unbelievable. You're worldwide. I really didn't know that.
George, this is great. Thank you. So get out there, enjoy, take a look at use this as like your guide for all the street food scenes that are out there around St. Louis. May issue of St. Louis Magazine on stands now. We're going to post this segment to our website, kmov.com/greatday, right after the show.
Quick question, George. Are food trucks bigger in St. Louis than they are in other towns? Is it a big deal for us?
It's growing. A lot of people said it wouldn't last, but they're growing and growing. They say there's 100 of them here now. So
besides, I mean,
they're here.
We're Cardinals, Blues. I think we're known as a food town too. So I would expect them to be.
For sure.
Good.
George, looks good.